Oh my goodness. Look at me go! I love this thing. What's going on, everybody? Brie here, and today we have the Hoverfly H3. And if you're like, where's Jay? Or where's the bald guy? He's not here right now. And Jay is interrupting my video right now because he thinks that he's a producer. So this is predominantly made for more women or teenagers because it's on the smaller side. It has a smaller motor, it's a step-through kind of bike, smaller tires. So that's why I am here today. So let's open it up, put it together, and take it outside. I get a little license plate. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all lovely. Jay's getting some extra footage of the bike before I cut it open. We also got this wonderful little hamper that attaches to the front of the bike, I think. And then we get this amazing pop-up basket. I love that. We have a 36 volt, 7.8 amp hour battery, and we get this little tiny baby charger. Isn't he precious? He has a 1.5 amp output, so it will take approximately 5 hours to charge from dead to full. This is the connection for the battery. This part automatically turns and locks itself when you put it in. Throttle? What? Something to mention before we take it out is that there are two separate sets of keys. One set of keys is for your ignition, and your other set of keys is for your battery. You do need these in to ride the bike. Now let's test out this seat. This is actually made perfectly for someone of my height. It is extremely comfortable. I could touch the ground. I could actually touch the pedals. Like, this is nice. The seat, it's a little hard, but it's pretty comfortable still. Let's ride. There are two keys for this bike. First off, this is your battery. You have to make sure that it's in the on position. And then up here, we have our keys for the actual bike. There's two separate positions for this. On and then light. When you turn on light, it gives you your headlight. And also your brake light. And while you're braking, it's supposed to blink as well. To get the bike started, you have to pedal first, and then you can engage the throttle. Okay, the pickup is actually really, really fast. I didn't expect that at all. There is no speedometer on this thing, so there's no way to actually tell how fast we're going. And the throttle, if you engage it a little bit, it gives you only a little bit of power. I love that. Let's go full throttle to the stop sign. All right, let's check the brakes. Very good brakes. This thing is so nimble. Oh my goodness. Look at me go! I love this thing. We are full throttling it right now. Let's see if it can handle some grass. I feel the motor struggling a little, but it is powering through it, so I'm pretty impressed. I really like this thing. I do. I like how light it feels, and it's able to turn really easily. Like I can just lean with my body, and it just goes. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this wonderful mailbox. It is definitely more fun with the throttle. I feel like using the pedal assist, it doesn't like pick up and go as fast as it does if you just pull the throttle. I feel like with pedal assist, I'm maybe going 8. Wow, look at those stones. This is the beautiful Hoverfly. So I'm gonna show you real quick how to fold it. I thought it'd be cool to kind of do a first person POV. We unlatch this and then we move it to the front. You see how that little guy gets tucked away? That's what we want. And then we can pull this guy down. Next we have this piece right here. We're gonna grab it and pull it out. And we're gonna grab this and lift it up, just like we had to do on the front. And then we can tilt him. This is what he looks like all folded. And to put it back together is the same thing. And then we bring this up, and then we can lock that as well. That was the Hoverfly H3. So this guy has a 350 watt motor with a 500 watt peak, which isn't that crazy of a motor, but keep in mind that this is under $500. So it's kind of a steal regardless of what it is, because some actual bicycles cost more than $500. If you're on pedal assist, it has a 25-mile range, but you only get 15.5 miles with the throttle. This bike comes in at around 56.9 pounds, which means it's light enough to fold it up and pop it in your car, or it's light enough to put away for storage. This is best suited for 5'1" to 6'2". I'm only about 5 feet, and I was perfectly comfortable on this thing. I would recommend this to any beginner or a woman that's on the shorter side or a teenager, because it's made for kind of the smaller kind of framed people. I absolutely love the throttle on this thing because it's a full throttle, which means that instead of just having a tiny section that you rotate, it's the entire piece. So it feels very natural and comfortable, and you can squeeze it a little bit or turn it a whole lot, and that's how much power you actually get from it. The brakes on this were actually really strong, which I was surprised at because they're only disc brakes, they're not hydraulic brakes. So I didn't expect a lot, but they stopped as soon as I squeezed it. If you have a second, I would love it if you could check out our members only section. What's that? Well, the members only section is a place where you can watch the unboxing and assembly of every bike that we put together. And you get to see it before it even actually comes out on the channel, because editing takes a little bit. So you'll get the inside scoop before anyone else. Thank you so much for watching, and stay sunny side up.